classic band putting out a classic album. Motörhead.
22nd album.
22nd album.
That's a lot of albums.
That is a lot of music. But yeah, Motörhead put out Bad Magic. Not Black Magic, but Bad Magic.
Charlie Murphy. Motörhead, needs no introduction. They've been doing this They've been doing this forever. Like I said, this is their 22nd album. This band's put out more singles than that girl you knew in high school that dated all your friends. What is this album? This album is a refreshing visit back to fucking just classic Motörhead.
Yes.
And I think that really just epitomizes it. This is a shining album from Motörhead from start to finish.
Absolutely. What I feel with this album is just, it's like Motörhead put every album in their discography in a blender and made something awesome. And then Bad Magic came out.
Victory Dive, which is the opening track for the record. It's super entertaining. Yeah. And I actually am probably going to buy a hard copy of the album.
Really?
At some point, yeah. I feel like this music, once again, it always hits me, but I like to drive. And I feel like driving a Motörhead is just like it's just always a good time. So
I did like Victory or Die. Thunder and Lightning.
Yep.
Was good, and then Till the End, I thought was interesting. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
From Motörhead, and then like Electricity and Evil Eye.
Evil Eye was one of the ones that I really liked.
And then they ended with a Rolling Stones cover.
Yeah, which was all props. Yeah, another big band coming out with an interesting cover. Let's take it back a little bit. Let's talk about something a little bit more serious. Every day, fights happen in bars all over the world. And we here at the Review Realm are certainly never ones to turn down a party. If you ever see a fight happening in a bar that's not set to Motörhead, or this album in particular, you should do the right thing and stand up for yourself, and stand up for your community. Go find the nearest boombox and put this album on. I promise that if the fight doesn't escalate into something that you and everyone around you would like to see, you can come back and make sure that you leave it in the comments section below. As for us, we always like to step up and do the right thing. From all of us at the Review Realm, make sure that fights are set to Motörhead.
I have nothing to say.
But it's true. It's so true. This album is just perfect. It's just like, literally, if I had to sit if you go to a bar, Motörhead should play all the time. Like, it's just so perfect. It's like the perfect bar music. Like, literally, if you had a normal guy that got out from a 9 to 5 and he went and sat at a bar and he was just like this, and it was quiet in there, if you turned Motörhead on, he would immediately go and become Wolverine from the first X-Men movie, fighting in a cage. It's a total 180. This album is just so much fun from beginning to end. It's just awesome. If you're looking for a great metal album, like a great classic kind of metal album, there's a lot of them coming out right now. Motörhead's definitely not one to skip over. There's a new Maiden album coming out that we're going to be looking at as well. Definitely check this shit out, because a lot of these bands, they're not...
You might not see them again.
Yeah.
Or hear them.
Right. I mean, Motörhead seems to put... The last album, Aftershock, that came out, I think, 2013.
Yep.
That album was awesome. But I certainly, in my personal opinion, this album is much stronger than Aftershock in a lot of ways. Like you said, there's some things on here that Motörhead maybe hasn't done, or they're a band that's put out 22 albums to be venturing out into new places is...
They still tend to do the same thing,
but they do it well.
Yeah, something different with it.
I can't explain it. It's like they found
Lemmy always has something else to sing about.
Right, and this hearing him on this album, he's super good on this album too. Motörhead just is one of those bands that seems to have been able to find out, a million different ways to make a milkshake. Like they just take the same formula and just do it better. And for me,
they're not a band that needs to diversify.
But yeah, we absolutely two fists in the air for Motörhead. Sorry.
One word for this album is classic.
This will be a Motörhead album that people probably remember. If this is their last album, it's an awesome way to go out. Hopefully not. But if it was, then what a great way to go out. Motörhead.